Hello students, I am here with an example on equilibrium of system of charges. Okay, so there are two free point charges 4e and e which are placed at a distance a apart. So there are two charges, both are positive and one is 4e and other is e, and they are placed a distance a apart. So the question is, where should the third point charge q be placed such that the entire system is in equilibrium? Okay, so you have to focus on this keyword here, equilibrium, and what should be the magnitude and the sign of q, and what type of equilibrium will it be? Okay, so the question is, we have to find the location of the point where we should place this newcomer charge q so that the entire system will be in equilibrium. Now, before going and solving this question, let me recap few concepts on equilibrium and all. So first of all, a system is in equilibrium if and if f net on all the particles of that system is 0. That means if all the particles are in equilibrium, then only the whole system will be in equilibrium. Okay, first thing. Second, there are three types of equilibrium: stable, unstable and neutral. Okay, so when we are going to solve this question, we have to focus on this key point, that for equilibrium f net must be 0. Okay, let's move to the solution. So here is the solution part. So here I have shown these two charges 4e and e placed a distance a apart, and this is 4e, this is e. Now I have shown four regions here: region 1, region 2, region 3, region 4. Why? Because in the question it has not given where it has to put the charge. So first of all, we have to decide where we can put the charge. So there are four different possibilities here which I have made. So our charge, newcomer charge, can be put either at 1 or at region 2 or at region 3 or at region 4. So these are the four different regions where we can place our new charge which is coming. Okay, so we can check one by one in all these 4 points. Now there is one also point below the line joining 4e here. This you can take this as 5th point also, but it will be similar to the 4th one, so I haven't considered it at a separate point. Okay, now so let's check one by one at every point. So first of all, at point 1. Now, so in any region we can place two types of charges. Either it can be positive charge or it can be negative, because in the question it is not given what type of nature of the charge we have to take. We also have to find out the nature of the charge. So we can take both possibilities. One time we will put positive charge in that point, another time we put negative charge. So this is the region first I have shown here. So this is region 1 and I have put a positive charge here. So this is for positive q and this is for minus q. Okay, now so when I placed a positive charge here, plus q charge here, and since this whole question is on equilibrium, so we are dealing with the forces only here, so we have to focus on the forces. Okay, now so let's draw the forces which are acting on this plus q charge. Now since there are two charges near this plus q charge, one is 4e and one is e, so there must be two forces acting on this plus q charge. Now I have named these two forces for simplicity purpose, so I have named 4e as 1, e as 2. Okay, so now I have shown the forces which are acting due to both the charges. So the force which is acting due to 4e is F1, this, Of course, since 4 is a positive charge, it will repel this plus q charge. That's why I have shown a force of repulsion, F1. It will try to repel this plus q. Similarly, this charge number 2 is also positive, hence it also tries to repel, hence this force F2 is also repulsive. So we can clearly see that both these force vectors are acting in the same direction, therefore their net force will be in this direction. This means that this F net cannot be 0 because these both the F1 and F2 will add together to give the resultant, which means this should not be our required location, because when we put some charge q here and that is the positive one, this system of 4e and e charge will push that 4e charge away from them, and when we release it here, it will move away from the system. So plus q is not the required charge and this is not the required location, of course. But also let's check for minus q charge. Okay, so now when I put a minus q charge at this place, these F1 and F2 are repulsive earlier, now they will be attractive in nature, because both these 4e and e charge will try to attract this minus q charge toward it. So in this case, the F net will be towards the system, will be to the right side. So again, F net is not 0 for the negative charge also, hence this is not the required position. So first region is not our region. Now let's check to the other regions. So if we move to the region number 3, so if we look at the region 3, it is similar to region 1. Yeah, so the whole analysis as we have done for region 1, it will be similar for this region 3 also. So there is no need to discuss everything again for the region 3. You can do it by yourself. Okay, it is just symmetry. Okay, everything will be same at the region 3, behavior, forces and all those things. Now, so region 3 is also not our point. So region 1 is not our required point, region 2 is not our required point. Now we are left with these 2 points, region 2 and region 4. So now let's check at the region number 4. So now what I have done in region number 4, I have first placed a minus q charge. Okay, so I have placed a minus q charge here and made the forces due to both 4e and e. So now 4e is our one number and this is number 2 charge. So now due to 4e, this force F1 will be in this direction, and due to e, this force F2 will be in this direction. That means 4e and e both will try to attract this minus q charge towards them. Okay, so now these are F1 and F2. Now since these both F1 and F2 are at some angle to each other, their resultant must be something in between them. Clear? Yeah. So in this case, F net is not going to be 0 because there must be some resultant. Two vectors can only cancel each other when they are anti-parallel to each other. This was the concept which I told you in class 11. If for the equilibrium of two vectors, they must be anti-parallel to each other. So here, since these two forces are not anti-parallel, their resultant is never going to be 0. So this position is also ruled out from our discussion. So this is not our required point. So if we also see this, so if we also, let's check by putting plus q charge here. So if I put a plus q charge here, again only the forces direction will be changed. Now the F1 will act in this direction because this 4e will try to repel this plus q charge, and similarly E also tries to repel this in this direction. So now the resultant will be in this direction. So again F net is not 0. So this position is also ruled out from the discussion. Now only the final position is left, that is region number 2. So now This is our region number 2. So now let's check for first plus q charge here. Okay, so what I have done, I have placed a positive charge here, plus q charge here, this, and let's draw the forces. Now, so due to 4e charge, this plus q charge will experience a repulsive force. This is F1 force. Now, due to this E charge, again a repulsive force F2 will be there. Now, here we can clearly see that this F1 and F2 are anti-parallel to each other. They are acting against each other. So there is a possibility that they can cancel each other and the net force can be 0 at this location. Okay, this is great. So now we got our point where the F net can be 0, and this was also the last point. Okay, so obviously it was going to be our required point, but we should know why it is our point. Okay, now, so this is the case, but we should not be happy by seeing these two forces against each other only for this plus q. Okay, we also have to check the equilibrium of 4e and e also. Clear? Because we have to find the condition for the equilibrium of complete system. Okay, so our whole system should be in equilibrium, not only one, all the three charges must be in equilibrium. So now if we place plus q charge here, this is going to be in equilibrium, this is sure. At one of the locations it is going to be in equilibrium. Now let's see the forces which are acting on this 4e and E. What about them? So now if I show these forces now, so there I have shown the forces here. See, so if I consider the forces acting on this 4e charge, okay, let's focus here. So now if you consider 4e will experience force due to q and due to e. Okay, great. So due to e, 4e will experience a repulsive force F2, and due to this plus q, it will also experience a repulsive force because these both are positive and 4e is also positive. So it will experience a repulsive force. So hence, similarly for this E charge, it will also experience the repulsive force due to q and 4e. And if we carefully see, these both forces are not anti-parallel. Same here. Hence, F net is not 0 for 4e and e. So guys, this whole system is not going to be in equilibrium if we put a plus q charge here. Clear? Now, so our last option is minus q charge. Okay, so let's check by putting minus q charge in place of this plus q charge. Okay, now let's draw all the forces on all. I have shown the forces acting on all three of them in the single diagram, so you have to look carefully at the diagram here. Okay, so now here is our minus q charge here. So now let me first show the forces on this minus q. So this minus q will experience a attractive force due to this 4e charge. So here it will be F1. This minus q will experience a attractive force, this E charge. Hence I have shown these forces here, F1 and F2. Now clearly these are opposite to each other, F1 and F2. Hence for minus q charge also, F1 and F2 are anti-parallel. Hence there is a possibility for equilibrium. Now let's look at the forces acting on 4e and e also. Now, so if we look at 4e charge here, focus here, the force acting due to this E charge, it will be repulsive here in this direction. But since this minus q is negative, it will try to attract this 4e towards it. And now these two forces are anti-parallel to each other. Hence, F net may be 0 on this 4e charge. Similarly for E also. So now we got the final sign of the charge for which this system can be in equilibrium. Clear? So the sign of our required charge should be minus. If it is positive, then the system is not going to be in equilibrium. Now let's find the location of this minus q charge. We don't know where to put it. We know that we have to put it in between both these charges, but where? In between, near 4e, near e, where? We don't know it yet. So let's find out the location of this minus q charge. So I have assumed that this minus q is at a distance x from 4e. You can take it from e also, okay? It's just calculation. So I have taken that, let the distance of this minus 4q charge from 4e is x, hence its distance from this e charge will be a minus x, because this whole distance is a. Okay, I have shown it clearly here. Here it is, calculation of x. So now this is the location of our minus q charge. Now, so in order to find the x, we have to deal with the forces and all. So now consider the equilibrium of minus q charge. You can consider the equilibrium of 4e, e, any one of them, but I have taken minus q. Now, so for this minus q charge to be in equilibrium, F net must be 0. And F net can only be 0 when F1 is equals to F2. So now I have put the magnitude of F1 and F2 here. If you clearly see, so I have used the formula of force. Force is what? K Q1 Q2 by R square. Now, so for this first pair, Q1 is 4e, Q2 is Q. Again, you don't have to put the charges with sign here. I have told you earlier. Again, I am repeating the same thing. Whenever we put charges in the formula of force and electric field intensity, we put them with magnitude, not with the sign. Okay, we use only the magnitude. So K 4e Q. Now, what is the distance between these two? X. So here is the x square. Now again for the another pair, this one. Now here the charges are E, Q, and the distance is A minus X. Now, solving this whole equation, we will get X equals to 2A by 3. So we get the answer. So our final answer is we have to locate a minus Q charge at a distance of 2A by 3 from 4E charge. Now, coming to the another part of the question, that another part is we have to check the equilibrium of this particle. So now we got the answer. We know that we have to put a minus q charge. So this is the condition. We have 4e charge here, we have e charge here. Now we know that we have to put a minus q charge here, which should be at a distance 2a by 3 from 4e. Hence its distance from e will be a by 3, because this whole distance should be a. So it is at a distance 2a by 3 from 4e, a by 3 from e. Now we have to check the equilibrium here. Okay, what type of equilibrium this charge is going to have. So now in order to check for the equilibrium, we must know the types of equilibrium. So I should revise the types of equilibrium